This is Bad Karma Wrestling.
Give me a hell yeah!
With no gimmick Nick Johnston.
It doesn't matter how you feel!
And David Double D Dykstra.
Welcome into BT Dub, BT Dub, BT Dub.
Whoa, wrong show.
Wrong show.
Wow.
BK Dub.
BK Dub. Okay, wow.
BK Dub.
Wow.
Sorry, man.
See, he flips
I'm
it.
not on. I'm not on
my
this side. I'm not on this side all the time, man.
I should have filled in for Nick instead, and you filled in for Nick.
I listen. At least we're starting on time. Whew. We're starting on time. That's
starting on time.
That's my one mistake for the day. I'm David Double D Dykstra. Welcome to Bad Karma Wrestler. I'm here with my alternate tag team partner,
Scott Kiefer.
Pepe Light.
No. I will walk out and you can do the show by yourself.
Probably be a better show, but
probably.
Scotty, we got a lot to get through today. Couple PLEs over last weekend. Thoughts. We'll get to them all. And then we're going to do best of the week, final segment. So let's get right into it because there's a lot to get to. I'm not going to go into what they call it. Hold on a second.
The
tailgate brawl. It was decent for what it was.
It was okay.
It was match after match. Like,
yeah.
They were literally finishing one match and somebody else's entrance was hitting. I was like, holy crap. Trying to get, what, like 4 of those matches in?
Yeah, they got like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 matches in like, what, an hour, I think?
4 matches in an hour. That is impressive. But to start off the actual pay-per-view for All Out Toronto, you had the Toronto boys, Christian Cage and Adam Copeland, defeating FTR. Thoughts on the match?
Good match. I mean, you didn't even get into the main part of it, Beth.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that. No, but as for the match,
good match. It felt like, to me, it just felt like knowing that they kind of had to win. It kind of just dampened it a little bit to me. But FTR proved that they can go with literally anyone. That they're one of the best tag teams out there. Seeing the 2 Toronto boys back together, they're a great tag team together. All in all, great match. Probably about what I expected with them.
I'll say this much. I now have FTR probably in my top 5 all-time tag teams.
They weren't already.
My list is extensive.
Okay.
I have a soft spot for the Hardy Boys, even though they may, on many people's, they don't make the top 5. They make the top 5 for me.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But I mean, you got the Usos, the Young Bucks, the Road Warriors.
Yeah, they're up there. I know for Nick's like they might be number 2.
And that's
they're high. They're so good
Dudley
together.
Boys. I mean, they're in those conversations now. So I was very pleasantly surprised by the match.
But then you see what they do on Dynamite and the promos that they cut, and it's like they took a loss and they're still just crazy good.
We'll talk about that in a second. Let's talk after the match.
Yes.
Well, actually, kind of during the match, Stokely starts getting involved.
Yeah.
And some music hits, and everybody's like,
"Whoa,
what is this?" The Glamazon comes out. Beth Copeland enters the arena and takes care of Stokely. And then she comes out after the match, after they had handcuffed, right? Handcuffed Copeland to the ring and beat the ever-bejesus out of Christian. She comes out, kisses Cope, and then goes to swinging.
Yep.
I love it. Here's my only thing. This has got to lead to a 6-person tag team match where it's Cope and Christian and Beth Copeland, almost said her FKA name, versus FTR and Big Stoke.
You think they'd do that? Really?
I think it's leading to that when Edge comes back.
Yeah, but wouldn't you have to throw another woman in the match then?
No.
No? You
Not
just
with Beth.
Okay.
Beth and Stoke are equal. I might even say Beth is better
That's fair.
than Stoke.
I liked all the after stuff. I thought that was
It was a
That was
solid
great.
way. It was a solid way to, and you didn't know where it was going. Let's go to Dynamite on Wednesday. They come in and they show what happened afterwards, and Cope coming in and saying he's got to take time off to get his head right. This is messing with his family, yada, yada, yada. If no one knows, Cope has to film the last season of Percy Jackson, so he needed the time off to film that.
or he's got to go fight Cena one more time.
That ain't happening.
That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen.
It may happen. It just won't
It's
happen
like
until his contract's up, which his contract is up in October.
Yes. I mean, there's a chance, but like, really? When you go
Listen.
independent for 3 months just for that to happen?
If you go independent for 3 months and just go, this is a one-off, I would be okay with Edge Cena for Cena's final match.
I think that'd be the right way to do it.
because
Tony's kind of just got like, he's like, look, I'm not going to sign you for 3 months, but go over there, do this final match for the fans.
Well, and
type.
to me, it makes too much sense.
Yeah.
Because out of all the guys that have come back or Cena's had feuds with, can't do it with Batista because Batista's retired. Can't do it with H.
No. Can't do Taker.
Can't do Take.
Can't do Shawn Michaels.
So that leaves you with who he's already taken on. And
Orton, Cena. Orton, Punk. He's going to do AJ Styles. Dom, they said that they're going to do Dom, but Dom's not going to retire
Brock.
him. They've done Brock, which, yikes.
We'll get into that. So to me, it would make sense for him to do, even if it's a one-off. I'm okay with that.
No, he doesn't have to come back. Just do the one match and then re-sign with AEW.
Yeah.
Perfectly
one-off.
fine.
Next match was Eddie Kingston versus Big Bill.
Now, I'm going to ask you this, okay?
Go ahead.
You guys talked for 2 weeks about how Big Bill may not be the best opponent to bring in, or maybe he is. What did you think with that? Because to me, they missed a lot. They missed the finish, and I am not convinced that Eddie Kingston's ready to come back.
I don't think it was so much about Eddie getting over in this match. I think that match was all to lead up to the uniting of Hook and Eddie Kingston.
Yes, but I would say for his ability in the ring, I'm not convinced that he is fully back yet and ready to go.
Can we be honest? Eddie Kingston is a very sloppy in-ring competitor.
True.
His matches aren't ever crisp and clean and 5-star quality.
No, but to me, he just looked like, I know he's bigger, but like he just looked way slower.
That'll happen when you completely, break your tibia and tear every ligament in your knee and you have to come back. It's probably going to take him a month or two to, shake off the ring rust.
Mm-hmm. I think if you see him in tag team matches now, it'll just be hooking for 75% of the time, and then Kingston comes in to get the pin.
I'd say 65-35, but once again, that's not a bad
That's not a bad idea.
Till Eddie gets himself to where he feels comfortable.
Yeah.
They may have rushed it a little bit. But listen, Eddie Kingston is Eddie Kingston, and he gets the pops that a lot of other guys in AEW don't because he is the king of the bums.
True.
And people, for some reason, attach themselves to that because, once again, he's the guy that should not be there.
Yeah, true.
All right, on to Tables and Tax match. Mark Briscoe versus Period Pants MJF.
This was funny. This was a funny match.
Do you
For how serious it also was, it was very funny.
Do you want a little story?
Okay.
So, my Uncle Mike, who I go and spend time with when I've got Ray, we didn't have Ray that day because she was spending the day with her Nana. So, I was watching wrestling the whole day, uninterrupted, not having to pause anything.
Nice.
He likes the violent matches. His favorite match of all time was the strap match between Bryan Danielson and The Fiend,
Okay.
where the welts were just all over Danielson's back. So I bring him in to watch the tax and tables match, and he's like, "Ah, they've got shirts on. Don't you know those shirts take away from those tacks going into the body?" And I was like, "Yeah, I assume that does." And just as he says that, Briscoe gets his shirt ripped off and gets power bombed into the tacks, and Unc goes, "I'm done. I'm out. I'm good. I don't need to watch anymore." And then MJF gets his shirt ripped off. They're dragging each other through the tag. Great match.
Great match, fun. I liked the angle they go with it with MJF, and I like where they're heading with him as well.
Where he has to come back even more vicious and more
Yeah.
volatile. I'm good with it. I think it's about time Briscoe got over after all the great matches he's had in the last, 6 months?
Yeah. Yeah, basically 6 months, probably basically just this whole year.
God, for a bald man, he can bleed. Yeah, just...
What's next?
Because typically, when you're a bald man, the blood doesn't work as well. You don't get that effect of it getting into the hair and your hair going from blonde, like Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Where it goes from blonde to red, kind of thing. You don't get that effect, but woo! He might be in my top 5 bleeders of all time. That was really good.
Put him up for a title at some point.
The problem is what title? Because you're not going to put him up against Cal Fletcher.
You could, just to give him the shot and give him that exposure.
I think he goes back down to ROH.
Okay.
Maybe goes for the heavyweight title or the television title. Or take that pure title off of the guy that wrestled Hangman. It's escaping me right now.
This weekend?
Yeah.
That's Fletcher.
No. On Dynamite.
Oh, yeah, that guy. I forget his name. Some local guy.
No, it wasn't a local guy. He actually
That's what Tony said it was. He said local. Forget his name.
Yeah,
He wrestled on Dynamite.
he was a local.
Tony said he was like, I know he's the champion, but they were like, he's a local guy. Give it to him.
Yeah.
Give him a title shot. What was it?
Lee Moriarty.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Frankie. First right thing you've done all day. But for me, solid match.
Very solid.
I give
Very
it
fun.
B+, A-. It was exactly what you wanted it to be. And once again, like you said, you get that MJF angle where he does the post-match interview or post-match promo where he goes, "I'm going to come back more vicious, more volatile. I need to get myself back to where I used to be."
He's got to go on his honeymoon first.
The Demand, which is Ricochet and Gates of Agony, defeat the Hurt Syndicate.
Exactly how
And
Nick said it was.
Exactly how Nick said it was. So
Credit to Nick.
You're not taken away from Bobby. You're not taken away from Shelton. You have MVP get pinned, and now you've got Gates of Agony had a tag title match on Dynamite, which was a solid, really good match with Rodito. Yeah, I knew I was going to say it wrong. Rodito. To me, solid match.
Solid match. There was it was more of a story match than anything. Didn't need to be a crazy in-ring match. It was still decent, but didn't blow you away at all. It was more about the story of it and getting over. Also keeping the Hurt Syndicate guys over while giving them a loss that they probably should have taken.
Going on to the TBS Championship, Mercedes Moné defeats Rio.
What?
Shocker.
I think you just don't like that her matches are so predictable.
Yeah.
I don't think it's actually you don't like. In the ring, she's good.
I will say this. When Mercedes Moné has a good partner, she can have great matches.
Yes.
But it's few and far between in AEW.
I don't know. I feel like she also carries some matches as well.
But see, that's the problem. If you're carrying a match, the match is probably not good.
Well, no. I'm saying, like, she also holds her own weight in the matches. It's not like she has to have a good partner. I feel like when she does have partners not to her level, she also does pick them up a little bit more.
Okay.
I think
I wouldn't
the thing with you is...
I wouldn't put her on the same wavelength as, like, an Eddie Guerrero.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying...
Eddie's never had a bad match in his entire life and has made
no, I'm not saying that
multiple
either.
people look amazing.
Especially this year and this, 7 titles she has now?
9.
9. Across this whole run that she's had some bad matches. But I think the more so thing with her is you're kind of like, she's just going to win at the end of the day.
Yeah, because they're not taking a belt off of her. AEW Unified Championship 3-Way, Rainmaker versus Mascara Dorado and Takeshita.
They just keep pushing this match away between Takeshita and Okada. And once it happens, it will be fantastic.
Oh, it's going to be a 5-star, non-stop,
it will be great.
Holy crap kind of match.
It will be absolutely fantastic.
Here's the question to you, though. Which one gets kicked out of Don Callis' family? Because one of them's going bye-bye.
Does Okada need the Don Callis family, or does Takeshita need to go face?
That's the hard part about it.
That's the problem. It's like you can see either of them, and they both are fine where they're at.
I don't think either of them need the Don Callis family to be that.
I would say Okada needs it more, but slightly. Like, I'm talking 50.1 needs it a little bit more to be. So I would say it'd have to be Takeshita. Plus, apparently for the because he won the G1, the match he's gonna have there, they are selling way more tickets now. They have to open up more seating
Takeshita's a dude
because he's a draw. And as a babyface, he would be a draw.
I wouldn't be surprised if he went babyface. I said that. At the same time, we'll have to wait and see. That might end up being at World's End.
Maybe. I don't know. That is tough. But I think it'd have to be Takeshita.
Okada's had that belt for almost a year.
Well, which one? This is the unified one. He's had it since All In.
Let's just say he's had that belt for over a year.
Yeah.
Whether it's the crown, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Title. But let's move on to the coffin match. Moxley defeats Darby Allin.
Nah, what are you talking about? Pac's back, baby.
And looks worse than he did when he left.
Pac's back.
I
don't care. I love Pac.
Why did you cut your hair?
I don't care. Pac is back.
You now look like one of those dudes that's on Muscle Beach.
I don't care. Pac is back. That's fine. Bro, I love the Death Riders, and now that Pac's back, bro, they're unstoppable. It's great. They're going to be unstoppable. It's great.
No, they're not. That was proven on Dynamite.
No, see, they will be back.
By the way, kudos to Jon Moxley for getting set on fire.
Yeah, what fire spot are they gonna do at
Is it gonna be an Inferno match?
No, they already said it's an I Quit match.
Oh, I know. I'm just
so, dude. What if they get like one of the?
What's gonna happen?
I have an idea. They have like the pyro going off right at the stage. He turns the pyro on and he just starts putting his head toward him.
No.
And then
I
that's when he says,
exactly
"I quit."
what it's gonna be. I know exactly what it's gonna be. He's gonna handcuff Moxley to the ring and bring out the blowtorch.
No, I feel like it'd be the other way around. Payback. I feel like it'd be payback, though.
Darby's not saying I quit. You're not burying Darby.
No. Yeah. Okay. I just want Mox to win.
Moxley can take a loss and still.
I'll be honest. I just want Mox to win.
Because then it gets to, all right, we need to elevate the violence even more with the Death Riders once he loses, which is a scary
That's crazy to say.
It's crazy to say, but shush.
The Ryder Cup's just going off, man. No, I don't know. That's going to be scary, that third match that they have. It'll be terrifying.
Yeah. An I Quit match, anything goes. I'm sure there will be multitudes of interruptions and what have you. Ooh, one thing that we didn't talk about. Love that Willow Nightingale was the one that came out and confronted FTR.
Yeah.
You little badass, you. Y'all smiles until somebody hurts a woman, and then you come out there and kick ass and take names. You little badass. Also love that Jet Speed were the ones to come out and have her back.
Yeah.
I like that as well.
I really like what they're doing with Jet Speed.
I love Jet Speed.
I think what they're doing with them, like obviously in the ring, they're good. They're both really good in the ring. But how they're putting them out, they're putting them in like all these different stories, and then they throw them into tag team matches, like away from it. They're like teetering in and out of the main event. It's really cool. It's really good to see.
I love that Moxley was okay with having a fork put in his ear. Like a legitimate fork. And then got stabbed in the head by the fork and started spewing forth blood again.
He's used to that. Man's like, a secret weapon. Fork.
Hey, Darby just said fork you. Let's move on to the AEW Women's World Championship. Probably the biggest shock of the night for everybody that was in Toronto. We kind of talked about it, but it wasn't the angle that we thought it was going to be. So Chris Statlander defeated Timeless Toni Storm, Jamie Hayter, and Tekla to win the AEW Women's Championship. First off, what the hell was the makeup on Toni Storm? She looked like a porcelain doll. She looked like a porcelain doll. It was really weird and really creepy. But if you want to go that angle and have her turn into that weird, creepy, like Mommy Dearest kind of character.
Maybe the shock set her back from it, because you see when she's leaving, she's just slowly what's happening? That kind of stuff. You can kind of go that route.
By the way, might be my favorite technical pin.
Yes.
I love the seatbelt.
I didn't expect it.
I love when Wheeler uses it. I love that move. That is a fantastic move.
Because you know what it felt like? It felt like they cut the match short. It felt like they cut it short. She wasn't probably this is how they wanted it to be, but it felt like, wait, she actually won? That shock factor came in with it. When she used it and brought it out, it was out of nowhere, basically. And it was like, wait, did she actually win?
Yeah.
What?
Which I think Statlander, well-deserved.
Well-deserved.
Well-deserved. She's been with the company since the beginning, gone through many character iterations, and gotten to this one, and it's been a phenomenal run for her. I think she deserves, she's probably a women's locker room leader. I think it's a great move.
Yes, 100%.
It's the only person that I did not get mad about beating Toni Storm.
I felt like it had to be her, but I was not expecting it this early. I thought Toni was going to run with it for a little bit longer.
Toni's had it for a while.
But she's had it for a while.
Once again, I think this is AEW going, all right, let's put it on Statlander. Let's see if she can bring the hype, the excitement that Toni does. And if she doesn't, Toni comes back again.
Yeah,
wins the title.
It could very well be.
Because they took it off of her for a little bit, and there just was
Yeah. Mariah literally was just waiting for Toni to take it back.
Yeah, there was nothing when Mariah.
There was nothing there. But I think already with Stat, you're not getting that. The thing about when Mariah first won it, it was like you were just waiting for Toni to come back and take it off her.
I was waiting for a great match. I had no problem with her losing to Mariah May at the time, because all I kept hearing was she's like Toni Storm. She went through all the things that Toni Storm went through. Okay, so let's see a great match. And she didn't have a single great match. Stats had multiple great matches. So I think this will be a good run for Stat. Let's see what happens with the storyline that they're building on the other side. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Tony Storm buried it. I had to. I had
fine.
to.
At least you didn't get interrupted by a tag team and not even get a chance to wrestle.
Oh, look at that.
Fraxium! Oh, Jesus.
Yo, Tony Storm buried.
I have one thing to say about the four-way ladder match. Rodito wins, beating Jet Speed, which was Kevin Knight and Mike Bailey, the Young Bucks, and then Josh Alexander and Hekazero.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tony, if you're going to blatantly steal spots from the WWE, maybe spread it out a little bit so people don't know.
I want to know what Nick would say about that one, because it was kind of blatant.
Blatant steal.
It was kind of blatant.
Of what happened at the WrestleMania, right?
SummerSlam.
No, SummerSlam. You're right, SummerSlam.
It kind of was like it was like a literal copy of it, and
An exact copy.
It was like it was all in succession as well. It wasn't like they put a spot here that was also
Theirs was a little better timed.
Yes, 100%.
But blatant steal
Blatant
of WWE
steal.
material. Blatant. But
Which not a terrible thing.
No. Got great pops.
Yeah.
The match was decent.
The spots are crazy still. It's not like it wasn't anything bad.
Nobody
It's just, hey.
nobody did a Spanish fly off the top into a table. I'm just saying.
Just saying. But then the after stuff.
I mean, what? What after stuff are you talking about?
The returns.
Might have been the biggest pop of the night.
Yeah, had to be. That was the biggest pop of that night. And Copeland and Adam Copeland came out, and that was the biggest pop of the night. Did not expect that. Did not expect that to get the biggest pop.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say this: how over is Jack Perry that he does this face turn, and the entire arena is waving their hands back and forth? Like, ridiculous.
Yeah.
To the point I've got goosebumps right now just thinking about
They were doing it on Dynamite, and he wasn't even there. They were just announcing that he'll be at the next Dynamite, and they were doing it.
Yeah.
It's what happens when they make fun, when he goes against CM Punk and then CM Punk leaves.
Jurassic Park, man. Jurassic Express.
Yeah.
Coming at us all day, every day.
That vignette was really cool.
That was
awesome. Because, like, I knew, like, as soon as that
Part
hit,
of
I'm
it
like, oh, Luchasaurus is coming back. Cool.
Part of it
but
didn't
I'm
make
like,
sense.
oh.
Part of it didn't make sense, though.
To what?
Like, was he digging up what he had buried from Jungle Boy that was in that coffin, or was it Luchasaurus? That's where it was a very cool effect. You had the coffin being drugged behind him on the road.
Yeah,
throwing
that
sparks.
shot was insane.
Such a great shot. But the story aspect of it was a little awkward to me.
That's fair.
Was he digging up Jungle Boy, or was he digging up Luchasaurus and bringing Luchasaurus? Because
Probably
Luchasaurus
Luchasaurus.
had already come back. That was my only.
Probably Luchasaurus, though.
And then we get to probably the best match of the weekend.
No.
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 Oh. What?
No.
Okay.
It was a great. This is probably a top 3 match of the year. To be honest.
Hangman Adam Page defeats Kyle Fletcher, but good God, that kid is a future world champion. And I will say, it doesn't matter what company.
No, it doesn't.
If he goes to WWE at some point, he will be a world champion in WWE.
He's like, he's the protostar, but he's literally like a perfect wrestler. He's got everything.
The fact
and
that
his promo work's getting like
his promo work has been phenomenal
fantastic
over the last month. Phenomenal. hung with Hangman Adam Page. If anything, he outshined Page in this match.
I would say he did. I would say he did 100%. This match was to prove that he is right there, ready to go.
Yeah.
Whenever Tony wants to pull that trigger.
Completely.
Whenever he wants to. People are saying like, oh, 2-3 years he'll be inside that time.
Under a year.
No. He needs it by next summer. He might need a world title by next summer.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree at all.
He is everything. He is the perfect guy to put in the top spot for AEW right now.
Brandon Januska's entered the building, looking suave and debonair. I completely 100% agree. Unbelievably well done. Let's hit some of these other things that happened. TK comes out Wednesday, announces that there will be a women's tag team championship. They're going to do brackets.
Yeah, how did they announce?
I don't think they announced it, but I'm sure they're going to do a tournament.
Okay.
Because TK loves tournaments. Let's just be honest.
He does.
Little sad, though, that the women's belts don't look different than the men's.
They still look nice, though.
Look good.
They still look really good.
I like their... For the most part, I love their belts. I think the championship belt's a little gaudy. The AEW championship's a little gaudy.
It's too big.
Yeah. Because if you put it on Darby, it's going to take up half his torso.
Yeah. It's bigger than Darby's head.
But once again, we talked about Cope taking time off to do Percy Jackson, so we'll go right over that. AEW filing for the trademark Bacon Brawl.
Yeah, I have no clue what this is going to be. I'm
is what-
very concerned for this. I have
Okay.
no clue what it's going to be.
So can I take an angle with you and see if
Sure.
you'll follow me?
You need to teach me on this. I don't know where this could go at all.
What happens when oh God, his name's escaping me. He's part of the ops. Big dude. Not Smo.
Powerhouse Hobbs?
Powerhouse Hobbs, thank you. What happens when he hits people? What chant happens? They've been teasing a Meat-a-mania for the longest time. So I think you're going to have a Bacon Brawl, which is going to be nothing.
Match or card? It's a card, I'd be scared.
No, I think it's just going to be a match, and it's just
Okay.
going to be all the big boys. Big Bill. Hobbs.
Joe.
All those throwing meat.
Yeah.
Meat on meat action.
No, yeah. Okay.
I think
That's
what
all,
it
okay.
may be.
I'm good with that. Now, this one I added for me. Okay.
Go ahead.
A post on Reddit went wild this week
Okay.
after AEW All Out. So I'm going to read it to you. Me and my girlfriend had floor tickets to All Out during 0 hour. We were met with a pungent smell that became unbearable. She has like sensory issues, so it was very uncomfortable. And he goes, coming from a trading card where people get disqualified at events for bad hygiene, I really wish something would translate to AEW. Before you go to the next show for 5 to 6 hours, please shower and wear deodorant. I guess AEW's all smell.
Was it a fan?
Fan bought tickets to AEW All
No.
Out.
What I'm asking is, what smelled? Was it the
The
fans?
fans of
Okay.
AEW. It stuck that bad.
Wait,
they had to go
no.
post on Reddit.
Ooh, teacher.
Yes,
Teacher.
David.
Wrestling fans are typically overweight and don't have the best hygiene.
Yeah.
Go at your own peril.
I just thought it was really funny that this went crazy.
I'm just saying for my own benefit, I would say 75% of the people that go to AEW events, AKA, I'll just say it right now, the Holiday Brothers.
Listen to this. We gave up our floor seats for worse seats with an obstructed view to get away from the smell.
Wow. Okay. You want my
Wear some deodorant. Wear some cologne.
You want my actual response to that?
Okay.
You're not true wrestling fans, because true wrestling fans would harbor that smell and work through it. I don't care. I don't care how bad the smell is. If I have floor seats, I'm not moving.
Especially in this WWE economy, like.
No joke. Anything else from Collision Collision's tonight? Dynamite?
No.
No. All right, when we come back, we talk about the greatest WWE PLE of all time, streaming first time on ESPN here on BK Dub.
Ah, hey, watch your mouth. Wine. I'll just put a quarter in the swear jar. Once it's filled, we get a Coors party after work. I've been drinking Coors since my college days. Cold draft taste, second to none. Yeah, worth the recorder, am I right? You know it, mother.
Hey, you get those reports done?
Yeah. No. You, sir. Attention, employees.
The staff meeting, scheduled for this evening, will now be held tomorrow early as
Who's all? Dudes, we're only 75 cents short. Oh, shh. Boss. Hey, sir, go yourself. You're fired!
The Chicagoland area has a large number of lonely dogs currently filling shelter pens, just waiting to find a family. Nothing adds warmth to a home like a wagging tail and a warm pair of brown eyes. If you are considering adding a dog to your household, visit the Anderson Animal Shelter, where adoption counselors can assist you in selecting your new best friend. Make your house a home. Adopt a shelter dog. To see a current list of adoptees, visit their website at www.andersonanimalshelter.org or meet them in person at 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin. Don't have room in the home for a new furry family member? Donations of toys, collars, and soft or hard non-perishable dog food are always accepted and are greatly appreciated. All animals are spayed or neutered and are waiting with tails wagging to find a loving home. Visit 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin or www.andersonanimalshelter.org for more details.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling
Give me a hell yeah.
with No Gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel.
and David Double D Dykstra.
Welcome back to BK Dub. Yes, I told you one mistake. One mistake and only.
There you
one
go.
Mistake only, man.
It's been a day.
Yeah,
It's been a
Frankie
day for
locking Andrew out of his ability to do his show after
And then
this.
you locking yourself out of the house.
Yeah, me locking myself
Way
out
to
of
just
my house.
way to just throw
That
it on
was nice.
Frankie and not on yourself.
I didn't know if I was going to be able to get in the house before I had to be here for graduation. So let's hit some WWE. And my first question is, hey, Scotty, who started off WrestlePalooza?
Card is subject to change, man.
Who started WrestlePalooza?
Card.
What match started WrestlePalooza, Scotty?
Yo, who
Scotty,
lost the AEW
what
Women's
match
title?
started WrestlePalooza?
Who? Who lost the AEW Women's title?
What
Who
match?
got buried for the AEW Women's title? Who got
What?
buried for the AEW Women's title?
I said
Who got
Statlander.
buried? Who got buried for the AEW Women's title? Yeah, that's right. Card is subject to change, ladies and gentlemen. And God,
What
this
match?
was terrible in the beginning, man.
What match started off WrestlePalooza?
There wasn't a match to begin
What
it.
match? I'm gonna keep saying it until you answer the question.
There was a F5 Classic. It was just 6 F5s to win it.
Welcome. You're welcome.
I hate this.
Who was right, Scotty?
I hate this.
Who was right, Scotty? Who was right, Scotty?
Me. Card subject's
Ru-
changed.
Scotty, who was right? Scotty, who was right?
David.
Just say it.
David.
Say it louder.
David.
Say my name.
No.
Say my name.
No, I'm good. All right. Look, why
Okay,
did they
so-
change this match? Why did they change this match from the original ending?
Because Cena wanted to put Lesnar over for
Why?
some reason. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. I can't see John Cena. I don't know the answer.
There were kids crying. We're back. The Paul Heyman thing is cool but weird.
And what's with him in the pinstripes all of a sudden?
Yeah, this
and
is
different
weird.
colored suits.
Well,
Looking
it's-
like the
it's-
effing
No,
penguin.
you know why. You know why. It's because he works with Seth Rollins. Come on.
I literally want him to go, I will get you, Batman.
It's because he's working with Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins changes all the time.
That being
Got to
said,
go with that.
I didn't realize that we were back in the early 2010s again,
No.
where we're just going to have a squash match with John Cena and Brock Lesnar.
What is the? I can't even putting over Brock Lesnar. I couldn't get to that. I couldn't tell you that was the. I did not come out of that going. Oh,
Way to
Lesnar's
kick off
over.
your ESPN marriage with a
No,
rapper.
Hold on, no. That beginning like opener, the cold open, that was awesome.
Oh yeah.
That was really cool that they did. Showing like all the sports being integrated with the WWE.
That's great.
That was awesome. And then they just fell off a cliff right from there
Yeah,
to go to
'cause
this match.
A tag team that usually has bangers completely poo-pooed. Bronson Reed and the Braun Brawns beat the Usos in a match that fell extremely short. for
It
me.
did. It really did. As much as it's cool to see like the Vision get the win, and they needed it on the PLE, like again, this match fell flat.
I'm an idiot. I just saw the match that you're probably going to call the match of the weekend.
Yeah.
Son of a biscuit eater. Damn it. I should have thought of this. I'll put it number 2 for sure.
I'll get the number 1. But no, okay, so the Vision one, fair that they won.
Oh,
Probably
absolutely,
should have
you're not-
won, but man, that fell flat.
You're not killing the momentum that the Vision is building.
It just felt like they didn't do enough.
And there's going to be another member sooner rather than later.
I'm kind of losing hope on that, but they kind of should get another
There
one.
will be.
There better be.
I still think Theory's a really good choice.
I think Tony's the best option.
I think Tony
I
can do
think
his.
Tony's the
I
best.
think Tony
No,
could do his own thing.
He wants to come up. Apparently, they want him to come up and do something different. They don't want him to hold on to that. Which
That's asinine.
asinine. One of the best stories in NXT.
One of the best characters in NXT.
Yes. Okay. So then we can get into.
All right, next match. This is going to be WWE is going to be really quick because
It was not great.
it's really bad.
This was my match of the week.
Stephanie Vakir defeats Io Sky and wins the women's world title.
I could watch this match like every day. This was fantastic. This might be up there for match of the year for the WWE. This match was absolutely fantastic. It was graps, slow in the beginning. They were just working each other, putting in. There was like multiple times in the first 10 minutes where they put themselves into like successive like pins, just back to back to back. It was fantastic. And then once they started bringing out the big moves, it completely just went to a whole nother level.
I will say, did not see Stephanie Vakir bringing out the old finisher,
Yeah.
which was insane. Very, very good word to use there,
Wow.
Frankie.
That was nuts. I was like, what?
Yeah, no one saw it
it
coming.
landed perfectly into the pin. Like,
Yep.
come on.
Yeah, the spot hit beautifully. Good to see her have an emotion with her father.
I just wish they pushed her a little bit more before this, because she honestly.
She was banged up. That's why you didn't get that.
But you
build
could
up.
have had like promo work putting her over. Her English is getting better. She's talked about how she's working on her English and she feels comfortable with it. But you could have at least pushed her a little bit higher, because honestly, I think she could be right there with Bianca and Rhea as like the top women in the company. I think she's got that.
I have
and I
her
think
number
it could
2
be.
right now.
I think it could be higher now too.
I have her
Like
number
she
2
is
right now.
fantastic.
And the day that Vakir and Ripley happens, I will have a bowl of
That's
popcorn.
Mania 42.
I will have a bowl of popcorn in my lap.
That's Mania 42.
It's going to be an absolute
Yeah.
banger of a match.
And you know what? This match is also so rewarding because the 2 matches they've had prior, they've gotten interrupted, so you never really know who was going to be the better woman in the match. And the fact that they just kept no interruptions, no distraction at all, it was just the graps.
Well, I mean, for me, this gives them the opportunity to move a star to SmackDown, though. You can now move Rhea to SmackDown.
Nope. No.
And run
Not with
place.
Raw. Not with what happened on Raw. Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
There's another star that needs to go to SmackDown, I think. But she's got to finish getting hugged. I think Lyra's got to go to SmackDown.
I'm not a Lyra fan.
Bro, how can you not be a Lyra fan? Do you like Bryan Danielson? Do you like Daniel Bryan?
I'm not a Lyra fan yet.
Do you like Bryan Danielson?
Not
Do you like
a
Daniel
Lyra
Bryan?
fan yet. I said yes.
She's like the same. She's like
said,
the exact same.
man.
Yo, she is the exact same.
Pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. Bryan Danielson is the greatest
She's gonna be next.
technical wrestler male ever.
Nah.
Ever. That's a little bit of a leap right now. Right now. Right now.
No. I'm saying she could like.
Oh,
she's.
if you
she's
say
on-
could be?
yeah, could be.
That's
I'm
fair.
not saying she's there right now, but she's turning into that. She's turning
yeah,
into that.
Start with the could be's.
Nah, I love Lyra.
It's like saying Matt Stafford's
Woo.
a Hall of Famer before he won his
Woo.
Super Bowl.
And speaking of Hall of Famer, Stephanie Stephanie McMahon Hall of Fame.
Love it. Loved it.
Triple H
For what it
takes
is.
over booking and gets him and his wife into the Hall of Fame.
Okay, first off,
It's just funny
it
coincidence.
wasn't Triple H that put himself in the Hall. That was Nick Khan. And it wasn't. Did you see Stephanie's face?
Yeah, I know.
She had no clue. That might have been a
I think
Triple
she
H
had
move.
no clue.
No,
she had no clue.
She thought Taker was coming out to BS with her.
Yeah.
No
I
idea.
actually didn't know what it was until I thought this was like a ESPN promo or something like that when he first came out, or it was like get the Undertaker on there because of just like Netflix. But no, I was like, oh yeah, she deserves it. Cool.
CM Punk and AJ Lee defeat Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Her day.
You still got it. Although I will say this too, she looked way better than I expected. Like even if, she was still great and she still got it. But what I'm gonna say is those 3 also making her look even better than she still got it, making her look like she's one of the better women's in this locker room right now.
She is.
Like everyone in the match, fantastic.
I'll just say this. For those people who thought she'd have ring rust, she's been wrestling this whole time, just not on television.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there. For those people
Also,
that,
just
oh my
being-
God, she hasn't wrestled in 10. No.
Yeah.
No. No.
Pilates.
She's been consultants on wrestling movies. She was a consultant on that Heels
Yeah.
series that was on Stars.
Well, and also she's thrown into a match with 3 fantastic workers that can make her look even better than, she's been wrestling, even if there is that little slight doubt. Like she was leaps and bounds better than just average comeback. And a lot of that is on her. Like you said, she was wrestling. It's not like she had complete ring rust, but also credit to those 3 for making her look great too.
All right.
Especially Seth.
Then we go to the undisputed WWE Championship, Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre.
Weird. Just weird.
Explain.
The leg thing with Cody, kind of weird. It looked like his controller died. And then he hits a Cody. Like, It just looked. It was just a weird playing through of a match.
Drew McIntyre.
And again, why are we changing the story? Why is Randy Orton not there? They changed it that day. They said, nah, we're not going to do the Randy Orton thing. Why? And then, look, Drew McIntyre is going to do a completely legal move and kick his head through the TV, and the ref goes and stops him. What are we doing? What are we doing?
So,
Drew needs a title.
after all that,
Drew needs well, you know what I came out of that? Sure, Cody can have it now, but dang it, Drew needs that title. Drew needs a title, and like legitimately needs to hold it.
so after all that,
It got a C.
by ESPN.
Fair.
all you marks out there, they're like, how dare you work for ESPN? Blah, blah.
No.
No! Bravo!
I actually thought people were gonna give it lower than that.
I give it a C minus.
I actually thought it was probably like a C plus. So median of that, C. Fair.
Yeah, but you were marking over the Vakir and Io.
I was marking.
One
over
match
that.
does
That
not
match
make
was
a good
fantastic.
PLE.
That match was fantastic.
It was. I don't disagree. That's why I got a C minus instead of something worse.
That's so true though. Like literally.
One match can change a grade.
That match probably pulled it from like a D minus to a C, to be honest.
Okay. I once again, for those people that are going stupid, I don't get it, blah 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 blah. It was a mid PLE,
Mid.
just like the Chicago Cubs. Mid.
Fair. Mid. Can't wait for them to lose. to
Sorry,
the Padres.
Januska. It's a bit. But they are mid. That being said, a couple things. I'm gonna jump over the NXT thing because we got bigger.
I just want to talk
NXT.
about the money thing with that. They're offering NXT talent less than $80K
Yeah,
for a contract.
because they aren't proven.
She's kind of proven though.
Is she?
She's in a top storyline.
Yeah, and what'd she do in that storyline? Get pinned
Well,
every
she's a
time.
henchman, so or henchwoman.
That being said,
Still crazy though. That's like the contract thing.
TNA invades NXT on Tuesday. What do you think of this?
It was a weird way to do it.
Here's my
Because here's why. Having all the TNA people come out and just stand there, you cut to them, and then they're off, and then, like, it felt like Vic was talking about them, but also he was struggling with talking about them being there and also covering the match going on. That was a phenomenal match, by the way. But then at the end, you're going to have Santana come out and punch Trick. So doesn't that mean that Oba wins the title?
No, because it's a disqualification.
Yeah, so doesn't that mean that Oba
No.
wins the title? Because Oba didn't do
No,
anything.
disqualification. No titles change hands
Eh,
because it was a straight match. It wasn't a.
okay.
Here's my biggest problem with the invasion. You straight up do not have probably the most recognizable former WWE guy in a spotlight position and have the people go absolutely ape when Matt Cardona shows up.
I thought it was weird that Cardona was representing TNA personally.
it.
No, I love it because I want to see Cardona back, but like to me,
There's
Cardona's not a TNA guy.
He's the indie king.
Yeah, but like he's not a TNA guy, is what I'm getting at. So
But he is right now.
I know. I feel
So-
like he's kind of just filling the spot to get it back in the
again,
WWE.
I like this for
And
Cardona.
by the way, Kevin Owens is right. For a guy who says he loves the Indies, he sure does want to leave the Indies.
I will say this. The Cardona angle makes sense because WWE hasn't brought him back and he's doing unbelievable things on the indies.
True.
So that resentment feeds into that whole WWE thing and NXT thing.
I just thought it could have been done better.
It could have. All invasions could be done better.
Nah.
Yeah.
It just felt awkward.
It did.
Like they
But
would
it's
show
okay.
him. They'd
I
show him
don't-
for 3 seconds. Like, oh my gosh, look, it's Matt Cardona match.
Well,
and then they
there wasn't
never
even
really
a light
went back
on him.
to it. Yeah,
There wasn't even a light on him.
I know.
It was just the apparition formerly known as Matt Cardona.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo. He went woo, and it just panned away. AJ Styles, John Cena, Crown Jewel in Perth. Love it.
Love it. Love
30
it.
minutes. This better get 30 minutes. This better get 30 minutes.
This
better get 30 minutes.
It should have been in Paris, but who cares? We're just getting it. Who cares? Thank God we're getting it. And also, they've already announced the Crown Jewel match. Yes. It's time to bring that back.
I wonder who's going to get over on that match. You really think they're going to stop Seth's momentum right now?
Yeah.
No. 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 You think they're going to put it on Cody for a second year?
No,
Okay.
they better freaking not.
All right.
But to be fair, Cody is 22-0 versus Seth since he came back.
But see, that just builds it even more that Seth's on a different level now than he has been.
I know, it would be great. I love it.
Also, AJ to retire in 2026.
Yeah, he's kind of like said that in the past. Like he doesn't want to wrestle past 50 or whatever.
I'm
And it's
sure
like,
if
yeah.
AEW gives him a nice
No.
chunk of change.
No, he's got kids and stuff. It's different. No.
So does Cope.
He even said, he goes, I want to leave wrestling before it tells me to leave. Before
He's got to win the TNA title before he leaves. That's the only thing I want.
I don't.
It's the only thing I want. Just one more time.
I don't think he's gonna get it.
I know, but it is what it is.
He should.
All right. Do we want to do a quick break? Yeah, let's do a quick break.
No, that's fine.
Well, quick break, and then we'll come back with Best of the Week here on BK Dub, BK Dub, BK Dub.
Throughout the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, Judy Finelli established herself as a masterful juggler and performer, making appearances everywhere from Carnegie Hall to Sesame Street. With her loving heart, she has brought warm smiles to children everywhere she has performed. She even started the San Francisco School for the Circus Arts, but shortly after, she was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and by 2004, she was completely paralyzed. In celebration of her accomplishments and to fight the illness that had crippled Judy, a group of students from the San Francisco Clown College have compiled the perfect holiday present for those who want to laugh and to help those struggling with the illness. The goal has been set at $1 million raised, with 100% of any dollar made to be donated to the Judy Finelli Fund, which is helping find a cure to multiple sclerosis. Visit www.circuscenter.org to make a donation or to purchase a framed naked clown photo or the full Naked Clown 12-month calendar. Remember, 100% of every dollar is donated and goes to fighting MS.
Man, I'm so hungry. I need somewhere to eat fast. I have no idea where to go.
Psst. Hola, me llamo El Taco de Taco. You know where to go for the amazing taste that'll have you craving more? Taco Bell.
All right, can I get 20 tacos, please?
You got it.
Thanks, Taco.
De nada.
Good. Good. That's it. Eat the tacos.
Taco Bell. Live más.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling
Give me a hell yeah.
with No Gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel.
and David Double D Dykstra.
Did those words just come out of your mouth?
Yeah, I don't know. I've been
We
thinking about
just sat here and talked about something for 5 minutes, and you're not going to give that. I don't know what I'm going to do for Best of the
I'm
Week.
still thinking.
You idiot!
I'm still thinking.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bad Karma Wrestling, where Scotty's a moron. It's time to do Best of the Week. And since you don't know what you're going to do, there you go, Scotty.
No, I do. I'm going to steal from you. I'm giving it to AJ Lee. Shout out for coming back and putting on a banger match.
Ooh, not where I thought he was going with
That
it, ladies
was-
and gentlemen.
I mean, I was one of the people that probably thought she was going to have some ring rust with it, but she overshot, and I was like, you know what? She's with good people. She'll look really good. She completely overshot my expectations of how she was going to be, and that match was, I mean, it was a weak card, but that was the second best match of the night for the WWE, and shout out to AJ Lee for putting on a fantastic match. Her reversals for her finisher are fantastic.
Frankie, do you want to yell yours at me so I can tell everybody what yours was? No. Stupidity before beauty. Go.
Shout out for burying Tony Storm.
All right,
He said
Frankie's
Io
is
Sky and Vaquer, by the way.
Vaquer and Io Sky. I don't have an argument with that. Yeah. Andrew, do you have one?
It's fair.
Second. Man.
That was really annoying, by the way. That was really annoying.
You didn't know that you had to have unlimited?
No, but I thought if you already had the Disney, Hulu, ESPN, you already got it. Because that's
Only if
what
you
they
had the
said.
unlimited.
That's what they said.
I
And then you go to watch it,
It's
and
fair.
I can't watch
It's fair.
it.
It's fair. So mine is going to Kyle, the Protostar Fletcher.
It's fair.
Dude,
It's fair.
you're a dude. You showed everybody it all out that you need to be in the same breath as all the top stars in AEW. Please, God, give me more Protostar versus Assassin.
You want more of that?
Aerial Assassin versus Protostar? Yes, please.
You know what's crazy?
Yes, please.
You want me to book something? Give him the title before Will Ospreay comes back. Give
Yeah,
Will Ospreay the title.
100%.
Give Ospreay the title next year at All In.
100% agree. 100%. So
Let's cut that short. Let's cut that time short to give him the title and do it that way.
that being said, that is going to do it for us today here on Bad Karma Wrestling. Only 2 minutes over, not bad.
Not bad.
We will be back next week to talk, I don't know, something wrestling. Oh, by the way, support your local indies. Midwest Championship Wrestling, our boys, looking for a venue. Hit them up on all his social medias. Let them know you got a venue that they can come and perform at. Phenomenal time, and you get to see us.
Yeah.
Hello, which is worth the price of admission in itself. I mean, look at this. Come on. That being said, for me, David Double D Dykstra,
And Scott Kiefer.
this has been Bad Karma Wrestling. BK Dub, BK Dub, BK Dub. Have a great weekend.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling
Give me a hell yeah!
with No Gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel!
and David Double D Dykstra.